and welcome to the National Science Quiz 2024. I'm your host, your resident science nerd and weather presenter on ABC News Breakfast, Nate Byrne. I'd like to start by acknowledging the traditional owners of the lands we are quizzing on today, the Ngunnawal Ngambri people, and I'd like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the country you are watching on. I pay respect to all of our elders, past and present, and extend that respect to every Indigenous Australian and Torres Strait Islander with us today. The first Australians are inextricably linked to our land, sea and air as our nation's first scientists, curious to learn the world's secrets. And that's why we're all here today at Questacon, the National Science and Technology Centre. This is the 9th annual National Science Quiz, this year hosted by CSIRO. Thanks to all of our sponsors for helping to make this year's quiz a reality. All right, shall we meet our team captains? Yeah? All right. Heading up Team Blue and hailing from our very own CSIRO's Space and Astronomy Division, the hilarious science explainer, it's Rachel Rayner. Rachel, welcome.
Thank you.
I know that you love weird science.
Oh, so weird.
So what's the weirdest thing you learned recently?
Well, I learned that the Pacific hagfish, which is just an incredible fish anyway, but it's only 40 centimetres, but it produces 24 litres of slime.
Ew, that's gross, but
It's
I
gross.
love that. It's so much slime. You gotta love it. Rachel, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
Oh, you know she's always gonna give you something weird. Someone else very cool leading up our red team. She's been busy saving the whole stinking, blinking planet with her kids' books. It's science communicator extraordinaire, Lee Constable. Hello, Lee. Welcome. Now, Rachel's just really grossed me out.
Yeah.
What's the most surprising science thing you've learned lately?
I learned that rats are ticklish. And not just that they're ticklish, but they actually giggle. They have little vocalizations when they're tickled.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Giggling rats. I love it. You are blowing my mind, Lee Constable. Please make Lee very welcome. But they aren't doing it alone. We have some more team members for each team. So let's meet our players today. On the blue side, he's pretty fly for a science guy. It's entomologist Dr. Brian Lesser.
Woo!
And rounding out the team for the Blues, the head and founder of Indigital, Australia's first Indigenous edutech company that specialises in augmented reality from the Cabral people, it's Mick J. Alrighty, and for the red team, he shines lasers at diamonds because that's the kind of cool stuff that scientists get to do. It's Dr. Lachlan Rogers. And last but by no means least, she's got her head in the stars. It's astrophysicist and proud Wiradjuri woman, Dr. Kirsten Banks. We'll get to meet the rest of our teams properly a little later, but first, let's go over the rules. The most important thing, the National Science Quiz isn't just for the teams up here. You can get involved too. Just scan the QR code on the screen now and you'll be able to play along on Kahoot to see if you can do better than our science experts. Now, each of our rounds is a little bit different. It'll either be multiple choice, true or false. It could be team versus team or first in on the buzzer. Now, I'll ask the questions. Our teams should deliberate before answering, except in the rapid fire round where first in will be best dressed. After me, of course. Now, helping us out today is one of Questacon's absolute finest. There's almost nothing you can't set on fire, freeze, or explode, which is wonderful. It's Joel! Thanks, Joel. We'll be calling on you right through the show. Now, questions tonight come from our friends at Double Helix Magazine, the science magazine for kids. So you know they're going to be good. Now, we'll also have a few questions from some of Australia's biggest names in science. This is going to be a lot of fun, but the stakes are real, with some amazing trophies for our winning team. And the one with the lowest score, well, they're going to have to face a freezing liquid nitrogen bomb. Correct answer. Don't be scared. Be motivated to win, teams.
Yeah.
Right, let's get on with it with round one, and it's multiple choice. Right, teams, ready?
Yep.
Blue team, are you ready?
We're ready.
We're ready.
Red team,
Yes.
are you ready?
We're ready.
All right, round one, question one. How was Australia's tallest mountain, Mount Kosciuszko, formed? This is multiple choice. Was it A, a volcano, B, continental collision, C, Australia drifted over a lump in the mantle, or D, asteroid impact?
Oh, okay. Well, the continent.
It's very exciting. All right, lock in your answers, team. I just want you to take one card, A, B, C, or D. And we're going to hold them up at the same time and see who has the correct answers. Okay, team, reveal your answer. We've gone with a B and a C. The answer is C. Yes. Yep, Australia drifted over a lump in the mantle. That's the bit between the core and the crust. Most of the world's mountain belts are the result of two continents colliding, but in this case, it wasn't the case. Volcanism is also a big reason too. So, wow, well done.
Thank you. The old lumpy mantle.
All right, question two. Australia is developing a green steel industry that uses hydrogen for fuel instead of coal. We're not going to ask about that though. We're going to think about steel. What extra element needs to be added to iron to make steel? Is it A, nitrogen, B, helium, C, chromium, or D, carbon? Confer. Very, very interesting. You have to add something to iron to make a different kind of metal that we use everywhere. All right, teams. Make your decisions.
Yeah.
All right, let's lock it in. Lock in your answers.
Okay.
All right. Let's reveal our answers in 3, 2, 1. Reveal. Hey, both teams have gone with carbon. Correct. Points for everybody. So steel is a mixture of iron and carbon, and sometimes some other stuff as well. All right, well done. Congratulations. Right, question 3. What did the Gunditjmara people farm in the shadow of Butch Bin? The options are A, yam daisies, B, eels, C, kakadu plums, or D, kangaroo grass.
Oh, something delicious.
Alrighty, lock in your answers, teams. Are you ready? And reveal them now. Oh, we've got an A and a B. Is it yam daisies or is it eels? It is in fact eels. Congratulations.
Amazing. Thank you.
Known locally as kuyang, eels were farmed in a vast network of canals, dams, and weirs built over thousands of years. All right, question 4. Which of the following elements is named after where it was first discovered? A, hydrogen, B, helium, C, lithium, or D, beryllium? Did we first find beryllium on Beryl? No? Okay.
What was she up to? We'll never know. Oh, no. Back yourself. We have confidence as your teammates.
All right. We've got one team ready to go. Blues, you ready to lock it in?
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Answers
Okay.
locked in.
Yep.
Let's reveal our answers. Oop. We've got a D and a B. Now I'm wondering, what's your thinking?
So we're not going B because helium comes from helios, the Greek for sun. So didn't go with that. Hydrogen being a root word meaning water. Lithium is a root word meaning stone. So the only one we can't explain is beryllium.
Right.
The reason why you said not helium is the reason why I'm saying helium.
Please, go on. Tell us why.
The sun is named Helios, and we found helium in the sun, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, it's nailed it. That's why we've got your experts here for you. All right, final question for this round. This is a video question from Doug Hilton.
Hello, my name's Doug Hilton, and I'm the Chief Executive of CSIRO. CSIRO is your national science agency. And I've got a question for you. I love insects, and what I want you to think about is one beneficial thing, one good thing that insects do, and one bad thing or detrimental thing insects do.
A. Insects like dung beetles help clean up animal poo by eating it, but then they are deadly to humans. B. Insects like mosquitoes help by spreading great jokes, but they can also spread diseases. C. Insects like moths help by eating redback spiders around your house, but some moths can eat your clothes. D. Insects like flies help by pollinating plants, but some flies are pests that eat fruit.
Come on, fly guy.
I really wish it was this.
Oh, great. Great. Oh.
Yeah.
Thanks, Doug.
Oh, excellent. So,
All right, teams, lock in your answers and reveal them now. Oh, we've both gone with D. Now, I have a feeling that someone on this team might have had a little bit of insight. What do you say, Bri?
Flies are awesome pollinators, but they can be pesky that eat fruit like fruit flies. So that's why I locked in D. Lucky D.
And you've nailed it. Congratulations, teams. Give them a round of applause.
very good. Thank you.
How did you go? How did you go with the question? Could you think of a bad thing and a good thing that insects are responsible for? Well, my favourite benefit that insects produce for us as people and for the environment is pollination. And sometimes we think it's only bees that pollinate, but you'd be wrong. Flies pollinate and moths pollinate and wasps pollinate and bees, of course, pollinate too. So every time you see an insect, the great question to ask is, could this be a pollinator?
So congratulations, teams, and thanks very much to you, Doug. All right, well, great start to the quiz. Yes? Yes, excellent.
Yeah.
All right. While our expert mathematicians tally up the scores, let's spend some time meeting our other teammates. And we might start over here with Bri, the fly guy. Hello, Bri. Welcome.
Hey, Nate.
Look, you've discovered so many really interesting insects by going through just the archives at the CSIRO. I want to know, what's the coolest insect you've discovered?
The coolest one has to be the first one I was lucky enough to name. It waited 30 plus years for a name. It had a bright golden abdomen. I was listening to a lot of this performer at the time while discovering it and naming it, and I named it after the one and only Beyonce.
Oh, that's very cool. So what's the official name?
Plynthina Beyonce. And it sparked a global conversation on why we should care about flies.
That is very, very cool. Bri, the fly guy. Getting through some amazing science. Okay, and from the other end of the room, Astro Kirsten.
Oh, me?
Yes, hello. When I look up at the sky at night, I just see a gorgeous field of sparkly stars. I want to know, what is it that you see?
That also, yes, stars.
But what else? Well, what does the sky inspire for you?
For me, it inspires everything that I do, from understanding the intense physics of what's going on way out there to bringing it back to my roots and understanding how Wiradjuri peoples looked at the stars and took meaning of the world around us and connecting us with the people around us as well. There's just so much knowledge held in the sky, and it's so awesome.
That's cool. Do you have a favourite constellation?
It will have to be Gorgomen from my Wiradjuri heritage, the dark emu. It's amazing. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. You look for the dark patches in the Milky Way galaxy and it's just sitting right there, hanging out. Doing cool stuff.
All right, Bri and Kirsten, you are both big science communicators in Australia. Do you have a tip for who's going to win? Which team has the edge tonight, do you reckon?
I mean, my knowledge base covers the entire universe.
Bri, your response?
You got to have your feet firmly on the ground like the leaf litter. So I feel like I will bring it.
All right. You two, calm down. All right. Let's see who's actually winning at the moment. Let's check the scores. Ooh, Red's in the lead. Blues just within arm's reach, though.
Getting them into a false sense of security.
Oh, okay. Are you ready to fix this up?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
We're
cool.
not fixing anything. We're keeping it the way it is.
Well, let's see what happens next. It's still anyone's game, so let's get on with it. Who's going to come on top in round 2? How many? Right, for this round, we're going to be asking each team for a number, and whoever gets closest will win the point.
I play this game with my kids.
Oh, you do? Yeah. How often do you win?
Most of the time.
All right, well, we'll see how you go now.
Check.
Alrighty, so question 1. How many ways can you put 6 identical Lego bricks together?
Oh, I've got Lego earrings on, so I feel like I'll just rub them for luck.
But is it also dependent on
There's
how many
8.
slots are in the Lego piece?
So it's a standard Lego brick, a 2x4.
2x4. Okay. Secret. 2x4.
It's a lot.
All right, I want you to be thinking about this as well at home. How many ways do you reckon you could put those Lego bricks together?
2.
You could have one, it wouldn't be stable. And then you could have.
But is it about stable or just how they click together?
Yeah.
So each lump, what do you call them? I don't watch enough Lego Masters. Each stud.
Okay.
Yeah.
So each.
Let's go, teams. The number that you've come up with, let's start with your team, Rachel. What's your number that you're settling on?
We're going to settle on 4,444.
4,444.
You say
With
And
all the
Lee, what's your
confidence.
number?
I'll
Lockie,
pass over to
go for
Lockie.
We think it's 2 to the 18, and it's best expressed in binary.
Okay.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
What is that number?
Quite big.
Calculation on it.
Let's go to a video answer from Questacon.
Thanks, Nate. I'm up here in the Curiosity Gallery and I've been testing to work out the answer to this problem. I've come up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different combinations, so that's my answer. However, the mathematician Yaoban Chan, he looked at this problem and he's come up with the answer 658,869,076,800. So, really up to you which one of us you believe, but if it were up to me, I'd probably listen to him.
So 2 to the 18. I've done a little bit of maths while we were listening to that one. 2 to the 18, Lockie, not as big a number as you think. 262,144. Surprising. How close did you get? I think Lachlan probably got closest.
Give or take one or
We'll
two.
give him the point.
We're closer to 6.
Yeah, give him a round of applause. All right, question 2. A bit of a smaller number. How many neck bones does a giraffe have? Giraffes, known for their incredibly long necks, of course. How many bones could be in it?
Let's just count them.
You've got
2.
5 lumber.
Alrighty, teams. Let's go for answers. Lee, this time, since your team took a very hands-on approach, I think we'd better start with you. Lee, how many do you think?
Well, we tried to count ours and we think we've got 6. So we think a giraffe should be the same.
Okay, right, and...
We also thought that.
Is that a lie?
No.
So you're going with 6 as well?
We think it is the same as a human, but we didn't know whether you meant neck to like where in the spine.
What is the neck?
Yeah.
Well, my very expert team of questioners behind the scenes from Double Helix say the number is actually 7.
Which you did say.
But you
We only have 6, so
So they're the cervical vertebrae that we were counting.
we just have short necks.
Question 3. How many grams of salt are there in 1 litre of seawater on average? On average. Seawater is very salty.
And if you were to dry it down.
Alrighty, team, come up with your numbers.
I like that. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, Rachel.
Yeah, we're going 100 grams.
100 grams. Team Lee.
Let's go 60 grams.
So 100 versus 60. It's 35 grams. Congratulations, team.
Good thing I didn't say more.
All right, question 4. How many elements are there in the periodic table? How many elements? You look at it all the time. Scientists, this should be easy. Alrighty, your time is up.
I think
Let's see. Team Blue, what's your answer?
142.
142 versus Team Red.
118?
Let's go to a video answer from Questacon.
Thanks, Nate. I'm up here next to our periodic table of elements display in the Curiosity Gallery, where we've got a little custom Lego display for each of the elements. And using an advanced research technique I like to call counting, I've determined that there are 118 of them.
118! Well done, congratulations. I'll give them a round of applause. Get off your heads.
I know elements.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Well,
I mean, we're not surprised.
Well, things are certainly heating up. Okay, last question for the round. It could still be anybody's, who knows? All right, question 5 from our young future shaper, Maya.
Hi, my name is Maya. I'm from Western Creek, ACT, and I love science, especially space. And my question is, how many moons are there in the solar system?
How many moons are there in the solar system? Great question, Maya. That's tricky. They're desperately counting. Do they even know how many planets there are in the solar system?
118.
So, Venus has a roomlet.
All right, teams. Remember, it's just the team that gets closest. So wrapping up deliberations, Lee, you look pretty confident.
Yeah.
Rachel, end of deliberations.
Still doing that. Okay. All right. Closest. It's closest to, right?
Yeah. So Lee, go for it.
I'm going to hand over to Astro Kirsten here.
I've done some calculations in my head too, but a bit of a wishy-washy order of magnitude numbers, but 290.
290.
I was about 210. 2 to the power of 10. No, joking. 210.
We recently found more though, so
Yeah, I know. Oh,
are you up to date on your moon numbers?
Alrighty, all the answers are in. Let's go back to Maya for the answer.
It turns out there are 288 moons in the solar system. Earth has 1, Mars has 2, Neptune has 16, Uranus has 28, and Jupiter has 94. But Saturn has a whopping 146 moons. Fun fact, Saturn may have the most moons, but Jupiter has the biggest, Ganymede. It's bigger than Mercury.
That is excellent. Brilliant. Let's get our score checkers checking in the background and meet our other team members filling out the red team. Let's meet Dr. Lachlan Rogers. Lachlan, welcome to the science quiz.
Thanks, Nate.
Okay, so I want to know, what is the deal with you shooting sparkly diamonds with lasers?
It makes the diamonds glow.
What? Why would you want that?
Because glowing diamonds, it turns out, are one of the best ways to make quantum technologies. We're engineering a quantum future from glowing diamonds.
That is so cool. Lasers and diamonds. I think I want that job. That is really excellent. But there's another person with a really cool job on the panel as well, and that's Mick. Mick, you get to work with some of the coolest things, I reckon, augmented reality.
Yeah.
What's the next coolest thing that we should be looking out for?
Oh, wow. Well, I think a future where we migrate from using phones to wearing glasses.
Yeah.
So you can have a digital layout in your whole life for everything. But the coolest thing in that future will actually be taking them off and getting into nature.
Oh, that's lovely. All right, what do you reckon? Who's got the coolest job? Is it lasers? Or augmented reality?
Woo!
I think it's a tie. Yeah. I don't think the quiz is tied though. Let's check the scores. This round are well ahead, but Blues can still get in there because it's time for round 3, true or false. Question 1, true or false? A blue bottle isn't one animal. It's a colony of lots of animals all working together. Alrighty teams, lock in your answers. We're going to show them together. Alright, in 3, 2, 1. Hold up your answers. Oh, both have gone with true, and the answer is true. A blue bottle is a collection of little organisms.
It's a siphonophore.
Go on.
It's a siphonophore, which is a name for a colony of animals working together. So they each have one specific thing they're doing. So there's the stinger bits are actually a particular organism, and then the food harvesting bit is something else as well, and it's a siphonophore.
Kind of like our teams, working together as one. Siphonophore. All right, question 2. This question comes from Equus.
Hi everyone, I'm Dr. John Bartholomew from the Centre of Excellence for Engineered Quantum Systems here on Gadigal land at the University of Sydney. Our question for you is this: true or false? The coldest known place in the universe is the Boomerang Nebula.
Oh.
Teams deliberate. Righty teams, lock in those answers. True or false? The Boomerang Nebula is the coldest place in the universe.
So if it's a vacuum, so if something's got...
I'm going to have to police Team Blue very, very more tightly. Alrighty teams, deliberations over. Let's see your answers now. Oh, both gone with false. Okay, let's see what the answer is.
So the answer is false. The Boomerang Nebula is the coldest naturally occurring place we know of in the universe at a temperature about 1 degree above absolute zero. But right here on Earth, we have systems like this dilution refrigerator that we use for quantum experiments that regularly reach temperatures about 100 times colder than that.
False! Because the coldest place is actually in a lab.
There you go.
I'm glad we have Lachlan here because I always forget about the Earth when thinking about it.
Classic astro scientist.
You're right, I have to be grounded, don't I?
The Earth is in space.
Alrighty, time for question 3. True or false? The sun was warmer back when the Earth was formed, about 4.5 billion years ago. Was the sun warmer 4.5 billion years ago, or was it cooler? Right, teams, lock in your answers. True or false?
Yeah.
Ready? All right, and reveal your answers now. Oh, both gone with true. This round, they just aren't breaking. And the answer is false. Oh. The sun is warming up. 4.5 billion years ago, the sun was actually red. It's not the bright, almost white that we get now.
Of course, because you have the protostellar cloud coming in and it's condensing more, of course.
She's nailed it. Obvious. Alrighty, next question. Question 4, true or false? Black asphalt roads can't be recycled. The roads that we drive on, that cover so much of our country, can they be recycled? The question says they can't. Is it true or false? Alrighty, let's end our deliberations and give it a go. Teams, show us your answers. Oh, they can't be broken! And You're both correct. Roads can be recycled. Takes a bit of effort, but it is possible. Alrighty, final question for this round. So far, neck and neck. Can we break this tie that we've been going through? Question 5, true or false? Bushfires can cause tornadoes. Bushfires, can they cause tornadoes? Alrighty, lock in your answers. Teams, reveal your choices now. Oh, we couldn't break the deadlock. Oh, but you are both, of course, correct. Yes. Bushfires can cause tornadoes. Sometimes you call them a fire-nado. It's not a real scientific term, but it sounds really cool. It is actually pretty
Where's the movie?
Scary.
Where's Firenado, the movie series?
We won't talk about that. Would somebody like to see a fire tornado?
We'd love to.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Joe!
Yes.
One fire tornado, please.
Excellent. May I borrow your desk?
Sure, I'll get out of your way.
Excellent. So, here we go. So yeah, we can make a small fire tornado here. They were first observed here in Canberra during the 2003 bushfires. And the way they work is if we can light a little fire here. There we go. Now, as this fire heats up the air rises, as all good science nerds know. And as the air is rising, we're pulling more and more air in down below to replace it. It gets heated, it keeps rising. We've got a bit of a circular motion of air happening here. But using these, we can start to mess with the way that air moves. And so if the environment's just right, and we give it a reason to move in just the right way, as it draws up, it starts to create a little bit of a spiral, and we get a fire tornado.
Yeah!
Thank you.
Very cool round. Thanks, Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
You're very welcome.
So glad you asked me to move. That was so excellent. All right, time, I think, for devices down. I want a tea break. Hey, Joel, you're not done yet. Come on in, sir. I'd like a cup of tea, please.
Oh, all right.
Let's hear it for Joel.
Hello. Yes. So I brought tea. I made it up beforehand. Big problem is, didn't have any milk, didn't have any sugar.
Oh, not ideal.
And I've only got 2 cups, so you're going to have to share.
This is not particularly COVID safe. No. Some people will not be having tea this afternoon.
All right, but we can pour out at least a cup of tea for everyone. And who likes their team with sugar?
Yes, please.
Yes,
I
please.
would prefer.
All right, so lemon's as good as sugar, right?
Joel's a scientist, and not a culinary expert.
Give it a try. Give it a try. Look.
Okay.
It's just about making it more exciting, right? That's why we add the sugar?
Yeah, it's not exactly going to be sweeter, though. I think it's probably going to be more sour.
Yeah. All right. But
Oh, something's
do you see a slight difference there?
Oh, very slightly. This tea has become lighter.
Yeah. What do we think's happened?
Science.
Excellent answer. Science has happened here, but more specifically, what do you think is causing this tea to get lighter?
Is it something to do with the lemon being acidic?
It absolutely is something to do with the lemon being acidic. Yeah, tea is a pH indicator. So if you put something acidic in there, it gets lighter. If we were to put something basic in there, it would get darker.
That is very cool. Joel,
Thank you.
everybody.
Also, you can't actually have any of this tea. It's pretty gross now.
Oh.
That's right. It was just for the show.
Yeah, nobody should drink science tea. Give him another round of applause. Best never to drink science tea. I mean, although I am feeling very refreshed. I love a couple of Questacon experiments for sure. All right, after that round, I don't think there's going to be any change in the distance between the two teams since they answered every single question the same. Well, let's check the scores anyway. Or red retaining that lead. Blue, you've got some work to do. So let's get on it in round 5. This is a bit of a mixed question round. You ready, teams?
Yes.
Yes, all right. Question 1. CSIRO has an air archive consisting mostly of tanks filled at Kenanuk, Cape Grim. Where do the oldest samples come from? Where do CSIRO's oldest samples come from? The way we're going to do this round, one team gets to answer, and if you get it wrong, the other team gets to steal. We're going to start with the Blues. Blues, what is your answer?
Well, should we go with what you said first?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, all right. We'll go with Antarctica.
Antarctica is incorrect. For the steal,
Is it? Oh no, maybe no hints.
The moon?
is also incorrect. No points here.
I know, why did I say that? We're just trying to help you catch up.
But it didn't help them at all. The actual answer is scuba diving shops. From old scuba tanks that happen to have air in them.
That's so random.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
All right. Now, red team, this is going to be your question, but Blues, I want you to also deliberate for the answer. What's the biggest native animal that lives in Australia? Now, it has to spend at least some time on land to count. So no blue whales, anyone? Alrighty, deliberation time is up. Red team, have you come to an answer?
We've reached a conclusion.
Yeah.
Please don't keep us waiting.
Oh, okay. We think it's a crocodile.
Any specific type of crocodile?
Saltwater.
Yeah.
A saltwater crocodile is correct.
I wasn't sure about the crocodile, but I knew
crocs-
salt was bigger than the.
Some crocs can get up to 6 meters long. That's incredible.
You should look at Sweetheart from the Northern Territory.
How long is Sweetheart?
I think it was 7 meters.
Whoa!
Yes,
So
maybe.
even longer. That's compared to like a red kangaroo, which is the largest mammal and is strictly land-based. I might have given you that, but you didn't need it. Congratulations, team. Give them a round of applause. They've nailed that.
Horseflies can actually bite and lap up the blood of crocodiles because they've been perfecting the bite for millions of years because they've been around since the days of the dinosaurs.
So they can get through that tough skin.
Tough skin. Yep.
Wow, that's
Thank you.
Try the fly guy, everybody. Do you know what? It's not in the rules, but I think that's worth an extra point. Now, and you need it. Get ready. Okay,
We'll take it. Thanks, mate.
this is your question, and you will be deliberating to steal it if you can. Who was the first woman in space? Who was the first woman in space?
From any species or just...
No, women are
Space questions.
Unfortunately, I don't know.
I don't know either. I think it was a Russian cosmonaut, right?
Yes. Yes, it was.
Yeah. Red Miller? No, I don't know.
Alrighty, team, deliberation time's up. What do you got for us? Who was the first woman in space?
Well, we're going to pass, and we feel the red team does know the answer.
Yes.
Do you have any clues, any hints?
Well, we
Any
believe it's a
ideas?
Russian cosmonaut.
Oh, okay. We're going to go over to the red team. Someone's looking very excited like she might know the answer. Lee, go for it.
Sally Ride.
No! Actually, in this case, it was a Russian cosmonaut, a Soviet cosmonaut, actually. So we're going to give it to the blue team, I reckon. There goes the point. Congratulations. Lean on what you think you know. Valentina Tereshkova was a Soviet cosmonaut. Her radio call sign, Chaika, or seagull. She was 26, and her photographs of Earth and the horizon were later used to identify aerosol layers within the atmosphere. Thank you very much, Valentina. Oh, the blues are coming back. Alrighty. According to the Meriam people living on which is Murray Island in the Torres Strait, what does it mean when the stars are blue and twinkling rapidly? And this one goes to the Reds.
I know the answer.
Oh, she doesn't even need to deliberate. Well, give it to us then.
It's an answer that's actually quite up your alley. It means that storms are coming. Bad weather is on its way.
She's got it perfectly right. Give her a round of applause. Kirsten, why does it mean that though?
Well, the air is becoming very extremely turbulent. And so with the air being all wibbly wobbly, the starlight comes through and gets violently twinkled around a lot more than on a regular non-stormy night.
Yeah, and also the extra water in the atmosphere helps absorb some of the red and green light, and so the stars get a very slight blue tinge. Congratulations! Alrighty, well, I think we'd better have a quick look at the score. Since there were some changes there, oh, they are closing the gap. Congratulations. All right, there's still plenty more game to play. Let's get into round 6. This is all about Aussie scientists from CSIRO's STEM Professionals in Schools program. Okay, so we're talking about famous scientists here. And we're going to go the same, team by team, starting with the Blues. Question 1. Who's the scientist and inventor on the $50 note? On the Australian $50 note.
Yes. Yeah.
Right. Quick deliberations, I think, this time, because I think they're feeling pretty confident. Rachel, your answer?
David Uniapon.
David Uniapon, correct! Do you know what David's famous for?
There's so much on that dollar note that on the note that's really fascinating to me. It actually has his and you can correct me on this, but the umbilical cord motif from his birth is on the $50 note as well. But the actual thing is famous for inventing there was lots of the shearing. The shearing tool is one, but there was quite a lot of stuff he did. Really amazing.
He was the Einstein of Australia.
Yeah.
Like, he was very, very prolific in his inventing. Okay, question 2 goes to the red team. And actually is a question from the director here at Questacon, Jo White.
Hi, I'm Jo White, Director of Questacon. At Questacon, we are committed to promoting women in STEM and sharing the joy of science and technology with women and girls across all of our programs. We celebrate the achievements of amazing Australian women scientists, including our very own Chief Scientist, Dr. Kathy Foley. What science is she famous for? A, engineering, B, mathematics, C, quantum physics, D, biology, my own love.
All right, thanks, Jo. All right, team, deliberate away. Get ready, just in case they get it wrong.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so engineering, physics, quantum physics, or biology? Right, are you locked in your answers? Alrighty, teams, let's go. Reveal your answer. C, quantum physics.
Well, the answer is C, quantum physics.
Correct! Well done! Alrighty, next question. Question 3 goes to our Blues. Terry Tao is regarded as possibly the greatest living expert in which area of study? Terry?
Shall we do that?
Do we have another?
No? Okay.
Alrighty, teams, deliberation time is up. What have you got, Blues?
We're going to go with trees.
Trees is not correct. Over to the Reds, you could steal a point here.
Is it nanotechnology?
It's not nanotechnology. It's a thing scientists love the most. Mathematics! There are some biologists that will disagree with me heavily there, I suspect. All right, next question. What kind of telescope did Ruby Payne Scott use? What type of telescope did Ruby Payne Scott use? A hot tip, she used to use telescopes. This isn't just casual and for fun, but in her science. Deliberate away, teams. This one's going to the Reds. Blues can steal, though. Alrighty, Reds. Let's wind up your deliberations. Do you have an answer?
We do.
Go for it.
Radio telescope?
Correct. Yes. Oh, it's heating up in here. All right, question 5 goes to the Blues. Howard Florey helped invent which important medicine?
Yeah, so... oh, yeah. I'm like, well... Isn't that...
Alrighty, deliberation time is up.
Yeah.
Go for it. What's your answer?
We're going to go antibiotics.
Ooh, is not correct. Reds for the steal.
Oh, we were going to say penicillin.
Correct!
Wait, I did say it's penicillin, and so I abbreviated to antibiotics.
Oh, okay. We'll go to our deliberators in the corner. What do you reckon? Who's getting the point there?
Who heard me say penicillin on the microphone?
Penicillin.
Penicillin is the first antibiotic that we developed. So, thumb wrestle.
What if I give another fun fact? Fun fact.
And use up your points, the extra points there.
A new species of penicillin was discovered in Australia, and it's the native species that might hold Australia's next generation of penicillin and antimicrobes. Yeah.
Very cool.
I thought this was going to come back to flies somehow.
All right, according to our deliberations, you've got a type of medicine, whereas penicillin is the medicine.
Right, sorry.
We're giving it to the red team with penicillin. Okay, and for the final question of the round, Reds, you could really open up your lead here. Elizabeth Blackburn won a Nobel Prize in 2009. What category was it?
I know. Yeah.
Oh, the Blues are feeling confident. The Reds looking a little uncertain. How are you doing at home? Do you know? Alrighty, time for deliberation is up. Which Nobel Prize category did Elizabeth Blackburn win?
Was it chemistry?
It was not chemistry.
Was it medicine?
It was physiology or medicine. You're getting the points. Good job. Alrighty, let's check the scores for the final time of the night. Oh, and things have changed a little bit. Still a bit in it though. Now, luckily, this final round could change everything. It's the rapid fire round. Right, buzzers ready, teams. Let's test your buzzers. First, for the blue team. What is that?
I think it's a fly.
Oh, it's a fly. Very appropriate. Excellent. All right, and red team, test your buzzer.
Everyone hands on.
Lasers, of course. Two of our experts. Perfect sounds. Alrighty. Hands on buzzers team. The reason this could change everything, every answer is worth 2 points. Still anybody's game. Question 1. Which end of a battery do electrons flow out? Yes, go Reds.
The positive end.
Unfortunately, no, it's the negative end. Then through the wires and into the positive end. Okay, next question, hands on buzzers. What is the driest continent? Oh, they are very quick.
Yeah.
Reds again.
Okay, I'm more confident on this
Is
one.
it Antarctica?
It is Antarctica. Yeah, Antarctica is almost entirely a desert. Okay, next question. Question 3. How many legs does a butterfly have? Our fly guy's on it. Right, what's your answer?
6.
6 is correct. Butterflies have 6 jointed legs plus a pair of antennae and 3 body parts. The head, the thorax, and the abdomen. Alrighty, let's get on to the next question. Hands on buzzers. Which planet is the hottest? Oh, I think the Reds have it.
It is Venus,
Venus, do you know why?
because it's got a runaway greenhouse effect because of all that carbon dioxide in its atmosphere.
Even though it's not the closest one to the sun, Venus is the hottest. That is correct. Alrighty, teams. Last question of the night. I think I'm going to mix it up a little bit. This could be anyone's game because this question is going to be worth 10 points. Yep, that's right. When you give me power, I could go in any direction. So, for the final question, actually, got an idea. Oh, Joe!
Yes, can I?
I think you definitely can help.
What?
The final question of the night. Which chemical creates the burning sensation you feel when you eat a chili?
And you want?
You eat a chili. Teams, confer. Oh! Oh my gosh, Joel!
What?
Oh no! Definitely went to the Blues. Blue, what's your answer? Quickly.
Capsicum.
Oh, they missed it. Go Reds for the steal.
Is it capsaicin?
It is capsaicin. Oh, okay, whatever you do, don't drink water. No. The chemical reacts with water and gets swooshed all around your mouth. In fact, it makes it worse, not better. No, go get something fatty into you, buddy. Yeah, yes, exactly. What is that?
Ice cream!
Oh, good call. Oh, Joel, please give him a round of applause. Oh, wow. Teams. That's it. The final scores are being tallied. Blues, Reds, front of the stage. Alrighty, scores are in. Let's check them out. And it's a win for the Reds. Congratulations. Nicely done, team. And here, take one, pass it down, is your award, your trophy for being the winning team of the National Science Quiz 2024. Congratulations. Give me a round of applause. Blues, what went wrong?
I think we were just, we just love being here. We love learning, and it was all so interesting, and it was just great fun, and we wanted the red team to win.
Oh, you did? Oh, so maybe they let you win. Lee, how does the win feel for you?
Look, even if it was a pity win, I think we took it one round at a time. Credit to the team. And it was a strong showing by the opposition, but we're really happy to get the win.
Blues, never you mind. You don't walk away empty-handed. I have for you some safety goggles. Take one, pass them down. You'll be needing them.
Thank you.
Because you are about to get bombed. I think he's recovered now, hopefully. Joel!
Right.
You ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready too. Liquid nitrogen bomb. Let's escape out the side. Get ready to get bombed out in 3, 2, 1.
Survive.
Commiserations to the Blues. Congratulations to the Reds. And that's it. The National Science Quiz 2024 is complete. Thank you to our teams. Round of applause. Thank you to you for playing along at home. And of course, thanks to our sponsors and affiliates. I can't wait to see you next year. Happy Science Week!